Hey, I believe it in that. Let's see. Keep looking at it, and because I just hit go live again.
I see the live on now. It's saying 12 seconds in. It just popped up on my screen. Read the little red tab with live on.
Okay, guess what? Okay, you just hang in there because we get ready to start this all over. No, no, you know what, babe? I'm just gonna stay right here. You just stay right there. I'm getting ready to play the music. Y'all can just stand by because y'all huh? That's what I'm saying. We're gonna go ahead and do it. Well, you know what? They only have I got a fantastic guest on here today. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you how Satan works, right? So we had already for everybody just tuning in, please accept my apology. I tell you, if it ain't one thing, it's another. I'm getting ready to reintroduce this gentleman who is on here, and he's going to have to tell that story again. But um, uh, basically, when I came in, I've been everything was just running smooth, and then all of a sudden, I realized that everybody is raising prices and doing all this, so the price went up as we paid for this service, and I had to put all the information in. Okay, there you go. So I put the information in. We played the intro, and we sit here, and Mr. Winters, Charles Winters, my guest, we just enjoying our conversation. And my wife comes in and say, "Hey, you're not live." Well, we live now. So again, welcome, my brother.
Thank you.
Let me tell you what I don't do. I do not give in to negative energy under no circumstances, no matter how things may happen. So my apologies. I don't know what happened, but here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Rodney Grimes, on People to People, the People Talk Show podcast. I have a gentleman here. His name is Charles Winters. He just shared the story with me that I'm going to ask him to share it again because you need to understand this is one hell of a man. Charles, welcome to the People to People podcast.
Thank you.
Now,
Thank you
what I
very
like
much.
for you to do, we were sitting here having a hell of a man to man conversation. I want you to tell that story again on how, just a little bit about you, what you do, and where how you got to where you are right now. Okay?
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So,
Well, hello everybody. My name is Charles Winters. I live in a little small town called Lufkin, Texas. Little small population, 56,000 people. But my hometown is Los Angeles, California, and I moved out here with my parent, my mom, and we grew up, got out of school, and became adults. But my status here is now that I was a truck driver. I drove around for Fleetwood for over 13, 14 years, and my wife, she was a type 2 diabetic, and she had no supporters here at home with her. So what I did, I realized that, hey man, your family needs you at home, so you need to do something a little better than what you're doing. So I went to college and got my bachelor's degree in nursing, and became a RN, and to where I could be home with her and take care of support and stuff like that. So, because she was a trach patient and wound care, patient and parenting near dialysis. So I did, I did all that for her, to where that, she didn't have to worry about, going to the nursing home, nothing like that. But she wanted to be at home. So I took care of her. We also have a son who's 25, and he was born with spinal bifida, and I take care of him now. But I took care of my wife, and I was there in the corner, all the way up until the day she left. And we had closure. She let me know that, hey, I appreciate everything you did for me. You and my son, our son, y'all free. Y'all can carry on with your life because I have a journey. And I'm going home to be with my God. And know, that I did everything that I could, you know, but now it's time for me to, you know, go home. So after that, you know, I stayed around as a man to start over, take care of my son, you know, who needs support, you know, who needed somebody here with him. And we didn't have anyone, and I was, you know, I thank God to this day that, you know, I was able, you know, to become a part of both of their lives and be here with them, because in that case, ain't no telling, you know, where they would be at, you know, without somebody who would be there to support them. You see, and now that I do all of that, you know, and I get out now and I go mingle, you know, with senior citizens and, you know, people with disabilities and the homeless, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, I cook for them, you know, I look out for them, and I also go sit in with, you know, even when I'm not on the clock, you know, I go spend time with, you know, with the people, because that's what they need, support. You know, a lot of them have family members, but at the same time, a lot of them don't, you know. So I go sit in with them, let them know, hey, you know, somebody still love you, you know. You always have to be there to have an uplift, you know, to be the uplift, you know, to be the motivator, you know, to help carry them on even when they're feeling bad. Let them know that they still love, you know, because a lot of them, they be wanting to give up, but hey, you know, God says different, you know, he'll send you there just to see, you know, you're gonna uplift them, and it's just caring, you know, really just caring. And I always have been the type of person. Been a lovable guy. From I always say from knee high, you know, but when I came on it in, it was just that, hey man, you know, the love and support that God blessed me to have. It's been amazing. It's been outstanding, you know.
Well, me personally, again, I want to applaud you. I want to applaud you because I just think that what you've done is extremely unselfishness. I mean, for you to go to and learn the skills to be able to take care of your wife, man, and do what you had to do, man. That's just phenomenal. For you to be taking care of your son and doing what you're doing, and then outside of that, then you go and go out and network and support people in different areas, man, is amazing.
Yeah.
Again, we were talking earlier, and one of the reasons I do this podcast is because I want people to know we all got a story to tell. We all have a journey.
Right.
And many of us look at our situation and think it's one way and be feeling like, oh man, my life is like this and I'm struggling and I'm this and that. But can some person who sit back and imagine what it was like for you to have to do whatever you had to do?
You want to get on here real quick? Oh, you good? I was talking to my son. I'm sorry.
You want to come on?
I was just going to introduce him to you right quick.
Yeah. Oh, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, he on his crutches.
It's okay.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good.
Hey,
Yeah.
bro, it's my pleasure, man. Hey, you got a hero right there, bro. You hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, hey, much respect to that man. Let me tell you something. There's black men like him, and I shouldn't just say a black man. Him just being a man of integrity and being selfless, man.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm happy to have him too, man. He's a good man.
Yes.
Very intelligent, very hardworking, dedication.
Hey, bro. Man, hey, your son, nice looking dude.
Yeah.
Man. Yo, he got, you know, he look, you done took good care of him.
Yeah,
That's all right.
he took his mom. He took his mom color, you know.
It was nice to meet you.
But hey, bro, you know, man, that again, it's my honor and my pleasure to have this opportunity to interview you. As I said earlier, I hope that this builds a new relationship, that I'm a individual you may just one day just need somebody to talk to or just want to kick it with. You got my number, I got yours now, so this ain't gonna be your last time being on the program. I got some other things lined up that I would definitely make sure that you're involved in coming in when we do it. Matter of fact, when we're going to be doing a thing where we're going to introduce some men to come in, a group of us. See, so it could be several of us on here at the same time, and when we do that, we're going to include your son.
Okay.
Make sure that he be able to sit in and talk his piece too. You feel me?
Okay.
But your story, man, is amazing. What you've done inspires me. And I'm like this. We struggle in all areas. We got people who have issues. I got people struggling with their grandchildren, with their children, in their marriages, on their jobs. Some people struggling just simply with themselves. And they be thinking, oh man, it's the end of the world. But my brother, you prove it. You have proved it that it's never it's not over until the fat lady sing, as they say, right?
Right.
Here
right.
you, truck driver, go get yourself educated on how to take care of your wife.
Yeah.
Do it to her last breath as a man of honor, and then you raise your son, and I can tell he's a good guy too.
Oh yeah, just like me. He just me and him we just alike. He got
Hey,
a good heart, man.
I can tell you, man, and so you sharing your story, man, is inspiration.
Yes,
So we was talking earlier, and I was saying some people think that you got to have a Rolls Royce and a big mansion and all that to find the jewels and success in life. But when you can sit down and tell a story like yours, man, you're a very successful man. Very successful. See, because sometimes we judge success in the wrong areas.
Right.
So I can honestly say, for you to do what you have done and to be selfish less to be able to take care of your wife, man, and do what you do, man, is amazing. I want to say a shout out to Mr. Harold Hughes. How you doing, sir? We appreciate you joining. And Mr. Harold Hughes, another brother up here in the DMV. He's an amazing man. Harold, I got an amazing gentleman on here. This is Mr. Charles Winters. He's from Texas. I met him having conversation after they were watching some of the PTP podcasts from another segment through TikTok, along with Miss Queen Rachel, and God just put me and this brother, and we started talking. And after he told me a story, I was like, bro, you got to come on the program. So for everyone that's out there that's joining in, my guest today is Mr. Charles Winters. He is a father. I still consider you to be a husband. His wife is deceased. She's transitioned. But he was a truck driver. And hey, he said, yo, I'm not going to put my wife in no home. I'm going to learn how to take care of my baby. And that's what he did. He learned. Come on now, you went and learned this. Did you have to do a lot of studying?
Yeah, I had to do a lot of studying. It took me 4 years, and I did it all online.
Come on, oh my goodness, bro. Hey, that's powerful. That's powerful. Yeah. Nobody can say what they can't do. Anything that you can conceive, you can achieve.
That's right. Yeah. The college I graduated from was Southern New Hampshire University. I did it all online. Took me 4 years and 2 months.
My man. I again, bro, and so we was talking the other day too. I understand you can cook a little bit.
Oh yeah, man.
Come on now. Are we just mouthpiecing, or you really can cook?
Oh no, man! I got my own food truck. I did line cooking in a few restaurants around here, and basically a lot of it, come from home.
So
Yeah, I
so
do.
when you go out and you're doing stuff for the community, do you also share the food?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
So they
I
look
give
forward to
them.
seeing you coming.
Yeah, yeah. I don't charge them. I don't charge them nothing. I just cook, man. Like ribs, steak, pork chop, salad. And potato salad, beans, and I give the kids, little chips and candies. So such as and then on, man. I don't charge nobody nothing. I just do it
Um,
from
um,
right here.
um so, I mean, what I would like to do also, you have a Cash App?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me the Cash App, because let me tell y'all folks something. When we meet a brother like this, we should always try to contribute something to him to say, hey, we support you. Say your Cash App. Lady Z is going to put it in the in the comments.
Man,
I want
breaking
I
up.
want I want to say this to many people out there. If you can, please let's show this brother some love. I'm going to be the first one to Cash App something to him. So I want soon as go ahead and tell me what's your Cash App.
It's the $CYP RESLO, and that's it.
Okay, say it again. Now, are these lowercase,
Well, I mean, the first letter is uh
uppercase?
uppercase. Yeah, you may be kind of soft there, man. I had to had to catch
No, my
myself.
brother.
So
No, it's okay. Don't. Hey, go ahead and repeat it, bro.
okay, it's a $CYP.
Okay, it's a capital C, right?
Yes, sir. Capital C. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Capital C, then
Uh huh.
Y,
Y.
lowercase y.
Uh huh.
Okay,
Lowercase
then
p.
go, huh? And lowercase p.
Lowercase r.
Okay.
Lowercase e. Lowercase s. Lowercase l. And lowercase o. That's
Okay.
that's that's
Did you get
that's
that,
my
Lady Z? All
that's
right.
my that's my truck driver name, Cypress Low.
Okay. Hey, welcome to everybody just tuning in. Hey, look, let me tell you something. This brother is an amazing man. He's out in Texas. He took care of his wife. He stopped driving the truck, went to college, learned how to take care of his wife for her sicknesses that she had to deal with. He took care of her. Also, he has a son that has, what is it called?
A heel bone, spinal bifida where he can't walk.
Okay. And he took care of his son. And I just saw him, and he a pretty black man too. You know, 25 years old, man, and ain't no shame in my game. I ain't no sugar over here. But when I see something beautiful, I just call it out it is. And I think you're a beautiful man too, bro. I
Thank
just send peace and blessings to you. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do, again, I want Lady Z, if you can write that down for me, because I want to keep putting this Cash App out there, because I'm hoping, I promise you before this is over, I'm going to Cash App you something. But I'm hoping that I can get some other people. I don't care if you Cash App them $2, give them something. This be a blessing to this man, because see, one of the things we got to realize, when people do something from their heart, God, he got a way of flipping it. You reap what you sow. When you putting out love like that, it ain't over for you yet, bro. It ain't over. I'm claiming victory. I claim big victory in your life. I claim victory for you and your son. Before this year over, you're going to be able to sit back and you're going to be like, man, God is amazing. See,
Yes, sir.
sometimes we look for instant gratification. Sometimes we got to go through a process. Well, you know what? You deserve to get an applause. I'm talking about, I take my hat off to you. And on top of that, if I could stand up and didn't lose my face and show my stomach, I'll give you a standing ovation. But again, ladies and gentlemen, everyone just joining in. This brother is out in Texas. We happen to have been, he was watching the program through our TikTok family. That Queen Rachel is an amazing woman who's trying to connect other people. I know it's other people that was out there that was talking to us the other night. We had an amazing time. We really enjoyed our conversation. And when you told me your story, I was like, excuse me, bro, would you come on the program? And you was like, okay, I think I can do that. Not that you was looking for no recognition, but when I heard it, I just thought that it was okay I said, this is all right. So,
yeah.
I'm going to let y'all know my commitment is to send something to this man. Let's send any. I don't care which I do. Write that cash app for me, and then give it to me so I can keep throwing it out there. He's not asking for nothing. This is me saying, let's just put a smile on his face. Even if we can just get enough for him and his son to go out and have a good dinner. He feeds other people, you know. Yeah. But you know, if one of y'all done hit the lottery, share some of that lottery money with him. You know what I mean? But if you ain't get that, just I don't care. Give them. You know, don't be selfish. And it doesn't mean that it gotta be. Okay, I'm gonna repeat this back. This is the Cash App. It's the $, capital C. And then everything else is lowercase.
Yes, sir.
YPRES. Is that an L or I? LO.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna say that again. It's the $, capital C, YPRESLO. I'm going to come back a couple more times and say that again. I just want y'all to know that he came on and he said that
Harold says he's trying to send something, but it says not found.
Somebody's trying to send something and it said it's not found. Is that we got it?
That's Harold.
Hold on, let me look.
Make sure it's right because they already trying to send something to you.
Yeah. Okay.
But why
it's just that I don't use it, you know, because nobody sent me nothing, so I don't really use it.
Hey, bro, check to make sure it's right.
Okay.
But ladies and gentlemen, for everybody just tuning in, this is Mr. Charles Winters. He's from Texas. He's Let's see it. I don't see it. Where? Okay. Just read off. What is it? What is it? I don't see the.
I'm gonna click on my profile right here.
Okay.
That's my profile.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. I still can't see it. Huh?
You got them in your phone, so it'll show up. Give me your phone.
Okay, wait a minute. Lady, hold on. We still. Let's don't worry about it. And they right here. Lady Z is working on something to make it happen. So it's Charles.
Charles Winters.
Okay, and what's the? I don't see the. I can't. It's blurry.
Tell them. It's see what it's the $. Oh, it got two S's. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Yeah. It's right saying it right here. Well, I don't know if you can see it, but it's right under my name.
It's C. It's capital C, YPRESSLO.
Yes, sir. And tell them if they want to, they can just look at Charles Winters and they'll see me off in my Logan Roadhouse hat with a black shirt on.
Okay.
Well, I used to work for the meat market.
You found it?
No, my take home.
Okay. All right. So I'm writing it down again. That's what. Hey, Hey, Charles. Just hang in there. Go and sit back down. And hey, Harold. Can you type it in, Charles? Can you type it in? But don't worry about it. We'll still work on that. For again, I'm gonna call it back out. That's Harold. Try it again. It's the $ capital C, the letter Y, PRESSLO. He left out one of the S's.
Yeah, SSLO.
Okay. So just hold on. Soon as Lady Z come back down here, then I'm gonna cash out something. And I want to see. I want you to tell me that it came through too. So just hold on.
Okay. All right.
But for everybody to just join in, it's People to People, Power to Power, Positive People. I'm your host, Rodney Grimes, here on the People Podcast, the People Talk Show Podcast, coming out of the DMV. My guest today is Mr. Charles Winters. Charles Winters is a gentleman who just have a heart bigger than the mountain, bigger than Mount Everett. He came and he shared with us his personal story. His journey has been rough because in the process, his wife transitioned. He had to stop driving the truck, go to college online, learn how to be able to take care of his wife. And I'm talking, he said 4 years, and then also had to take care of his son who was born with a situation where he can't walk. And here this man is doing what he do. And so I'm just proud of you, man, and so glad that I had this opportunity to talk with you. Not only did he take his wife, he took his son, and then he goes out to the community and see other individuals helping and feeding the homeless and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So outside of that, I mean, what opportunity do you really get to just focus on you? Not that I'm saying that you can't still, because your son's 25 years old, but I'm talking about what do you just do to really enjoy yourself?
Well, I like to go fishing. I take my son fishing with me, and we'll go out and go to the parks. Sometime when I have special time, my dedicated time to myself is on Sundays, because I go to church on Sundays, give my time to the Lord. And, I come back home and, I just basically sit out and cook, because that's my texture. I love to cook.
Is anything coming through? Check it. I want to make sure.
Look at your messages.
Where's my phone at?
Let me see.
No, not yet. It's still
okay. All right, just hold on. They gonna be sending it. They gonna be sending it. Huh?
They already sent it. He's got a few of them.
He said it's okay. They're saying they're sending it.
They sent it, not sending it.
They sent it. Okay, so it might just be taking a little bit of time to get to you down in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
So
you
just gotta scroll.
Okay.
Boo Jones, Harold.
Oh yes. Hey, do me a favor, Lady Z. Come back here because I done did something. I want you to come out and I want you to cash app him from me right now. So show me how to do it because I want to see if mines go right through. So I can just do it like that, right?
Yeah, just pull up the cash app. And you can just type his name in and it'll show up.
Okay. Yes. So just hang in there, my brother. Don't we hey,
I'm gonna plug my phone and saying I got 5%
on your phone?
Yeah, I'm plugging it in.
Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman is a gentleman. He's from out of Texas. Again, reason why we do stories like this is because we want to show the amazing 50. I'm just amazed that that God has put it in your heart to do what you're doing. And when you was telling me your story, I was like, man, I want you to know, man, that other people need to hear how big your heart is, and and what was going on with you, my brother. And let me tell you something. Up here, we got a lot of good guys, man, like you. They have a big heart. That are part of the People to People podcast that has shown love in one way or the other. And so
Yes, sir.
for them sending out, like I said, it's already noted that some people already said they sent it out, but I want to make sure that they sent it to the right thing. So I'm gonna say it again. But see, when my wife do it, I want to bless you. I want to see if it goes through. But I'm because I want to get that Cash App back out again. It's the $ capital C lowercase YPRESSLO.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So did it show up? And that's you have on you. You have a hat on, right?
Yeah, I got a cap on. Said Texas. I'm gonna say Logan's Roadhouse with a black shirt on with a collar on.
That's it.
That's it. And it said, okay, confirm. And we did I pay it yet?
Oh, I see it now. Say Harold. It's telling me to accept it.
There you go. There go one coming already, baby. There go one coming already. Huh?
Yes, sir. See where it said confirm.
Yes, sir. Come on, just sit back and relax a little bit. It's another one getting ready to come. It's a couple more coming. So
okay. Yes, sir.
So just sit back and let's finish this conversation, man. God is good, man.
Yes, sir.
Just tune in.
So ladies and gentlemen, for everyone who just tuning in, this is Charles Winters. He's out of Texas. I met him a few days ago. We was talking on the phone, and he shared his story with me. How he was a truck driver. His wife became ill, and he decided, instead of putting my wife in a nursing home, I'm going to learn how to take care of her. 4 years he studied to be able to take care of his wife, and at the same time he has a son that was born with, again, what you call it?
Spinal bifida.
Spinal bifida.
Yes, sir.
And he has taken care of his son. His son stuck his head in there a few minutes, a little while ago. His son, man, pretty boy. Yeah. So I told him, I said he should be real proud of his father, man. So
yeah, it's showing from you and Mr. Rodney Grimes.
That's me, Rodney Grimes. That's me. Okay. It's some other people that noting that they get ready to send.
Okay.
They sending out something for everyone that just joined in. Let me tell you something. It's not a lot of time that you got to give a lot. I don't care what it is. This man, I just wanted you to take this opportunity to give you something. Because I'm also, I'm gonna pray that God continues to bless you financially, continue to bless you with health. I want you to know that you deserve that for your sacrifice. We're not trying to say, oh, we're gonna make you feel better because we send you some money, but it will put a little smile on your face, man, for you and your son to go out and get a nice meal, man, and just treat yourself out and know that it came from the People to People's podcast audience who are loving people with big hearts too. So
that show what it's gonna be used for.
Well, again, man. Let me see. So
gas and everything. I was trying to show you my certificates. I'm trying to see if I can stretch the phone up here. Might show in the light, it might not. That
yeah.
That's all three of them right there, but they show us sideways for some reason.
That's okay. That's okay. Don't worry about it. We love it, man. I tell you, man, we take our hat off to you. Thank you,
Yes, sir.
Harold, man. For also contributing. Boo Jones said he was sending something out. I definitely want you and everybody else that just tuned in. I saw some people that was in. They came in for a while, and
Yes, sir.
you know, I'm like this. You know something? Um, sometimes as people, they come in your life for a reason and then come in for a season. Let me tell you
Yes, sir.
something. But see, with all I look at is like this. What we do is we got to know that I could be in your position in another way.
We went through.
That he has to accept
You
Harold's.
you got to accept Harold's.
It's waiting for you.
It's waiting for you to accept it.
Harold.
Yeah, Harold Hughes.
It says waiting
Okay.
to accept.
You say reply. I replied to it.
Okay.
You replied.
He got it, right?
So you got? Did it come through?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Harold.
It's showing 105 right there.
Okay, my man. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hey, well, you know what? We still got some time. So you know, if it's anybody else that's joining in, coming in, we would love to be able to show this brother some love. Matter of fact, me and Harold both sent $50 a piece. I challenge anybody else to match it, to match that number. If you can't, then send them $10. If you can't, give them $5. If you can't, give them $100. If you can't, give them $1,000. I mean, all I'm saying is do whatever you can. But you know, it's not about. We didn't come on here to beg, or plead. We came over here to hear his story. His journey was a very, very tough one. I can't imagine that some days that you just broke down and found yourself struggling mentally. What was it like mentally going through it?
Well, it was a kind of a bit of a toll, because I do kind of suffer a little bit from PTSD. So when that hit me, man, it was like, wow, I take medicine for that, but when that hit me like that, it kind of had me strung out. So what I did, to overcome that, to keep from being in the hospital or in the rehab, I just start going to the parks, put my earphones in my ears, and just take me a stroll. Just go on walks, and try not, too hard to just really let it, just bite at me, take me down or whatever. So I started spending time with my son, a little more, and we, we were just going out and moving around. And next thing I know, mine just started, kind of like being kind of, in the clear,
Yeah.
And I also started thinking what she would want it,
Yeah.
So when I thought about that, it was kind of, I started.
How did you meet your wife?
Oh man, it's funny you said that, man, because when I had first moved down here, I had an oldest brother, but he took a turn for the worse and got locked up 60 something years, behind foolishness. But I was living down there in the town with my mom called Jasper, Texas, and I was working down there too, like I said, driving for the 18 wheelers for Fleetwood. But at the same time, I ended up moving down here with him because he didn't have nobody, on this end for his family. Like, so they had a place called the Chicken Plant, they called Pilgrim Pride, and where they haul chickens and do their thing with them. It's just processing chickens, in other words.
Yeah.
But my wife was the supervisor up in there, man. And she just happened to be my. She just had when I got hired on up in there, I was driving the trucks, and loading up the trailer and stuff, the chickens, and she just happened to be the supervisor, man, of the yard, and ran into her, and she, was like, "You different, you ain't like everybody else from around here, man. Where you come from?" And then she started asking me, questions about was I married, and So like she said, I got a feeling that you got a good heart. She said. So we stood up there for a little while, had a conversation. She said, see what I told you? And man, we got together and God blessed us to be together, man, for 32 years.
My brother, man. God, man. Hey, dude, I'm telling you, man. I tell you, man, you're an amazing guy, man. Yeah, that woman, she knew God. You know, things don't happen by accident. Y'all crossed paths for a reason.
Yes,
and
sir.
It wasn't just for the season. It was the fact that God put you because you was her angel.
Yeah.
And man, I'm telling you, a lot of people don't understand that. We have to really, you know, and I feel that way too. I got many people in my life that I ran into one way or the other, and you know, something that's been a blessing to me. But for everybody that joined in or just joined in, you know, this is the People to People podcast. My guest is Mr. Charles Winters. Charles is now one of the people he's one of the PTP family members of People to People. Charles, you know, also you got to go on to YouTube, man. Go on to YouTube and subscribe. You and your son, okay? And subscribe. It don't cost anything. Just go subscribe to the podcast. Rodney Grimes, you know, and just subscribe and then hit like. Here we go, man. We got another one. I think we just got another one. Walter Shepard. I just saw another one come in. And I can just tell you, man, this God is amazing on how he works, how he do things. And bruh, like I said, for you to make this sacrifice in your life, man, you know, this is an amazing thing. And then for you to take care of your son like you're doing. I would like to say this to people who will watch this program later, that see it and just come across it. I'm calling out the Cash App. I want him to just be going to the grocery store and all of a sudden somebody next week will cash him something, Cash App him something, and the week after that they just feel it in their heart. So if you see this program, I don't care if it's 20 days later, 15 days, or tomorrow. This gentleman made a sacrifice when his wife became ill. He made a decision to give up his job, go to college on using the internet to learn how to take care of his wife. And then he also had to take care of his son, who was born not able to walk. His son is now 25 years old. He told his story. And Charles, man, like I said, man, you know, sometimes you'll find joy just in the moment.
Yes, sir.
I'm hoping after you get off here, you'll sit back and laugh and smile and say, you know, you and your son will laugh and say, man, I mean, we put a little smile on your face, man, because you put a smile in my heart. And so his Cash App is the $, capital C, lowercase y, PRESSLO. Again, it's the $, capital C, Y, PRESSLO. I'm asking just to be a blessing to him, you know, and I want you to know that I want you to continue to be a good man, to stand up, you know, because you know your journey's still not over. As you go out and you say you go out in the public and talk to people, right?
Yes, sir. All the time.
So what would you tell somebody who's really going through a rough time right now? What would you tell them? How would you tell them to manage that?
Well, I would tell them it ain't over. You know, it ain't, you know, life is hard, but at the same time, man, the struggles, you know, they put in front of us for a reason. It's just like a challenge, you know, no matter what you're going through, long as you believe in God, you got faith and you know how to walk in your faith, you're able to carry through, you know, and he'll help see you through it, you know. Don't never give up, always push forward.
Yeah, it's this is just amazing that you being still a loving man after your wife passed away, transitioned, and then you having to take care of your son by yourself, and you not complain. And I did, like I said early on, I got a chance to meet your son, and he said himself that he said, my dad, hey, he's a good man. And I believe that. And so, for you to do that, man, and make sacrifice, man, just know that God is shining down on you. And you're an inspiration to many other men. And it don't mean black or white, Hispanic or whatever. I'm talking about just a man, period, taking on his responsibility when he needs to do so, and do it unselfishly, and say, hey, I'm going to stop. I'm going to go to school, learn what is necessary to take care of my wife, take care of her to her last dying day, and sit down and then feed your son, clothe your son, be with your son, and you weathered that storm together, man. It's just amazing. And so, please, please, please know that, God loves you. The PTP family loves you. We got so much to be thankful for. And I'm thankful that I had this opportunity to interview you. We could talk to celebrities. We could talk to people who doing all kind of things. But one of the things I find really interesting is when it's just a natural, loving individual who say, hey, this was my story. This was my journey. And I don't mind sharing it.
That's right.
Charles Winters shared his story from Texas on the People to People Talk Show podcast. I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate you, my brother, for you gotta remember, somebody else told me to tell you, check your Cash App.
Oh, okay.
Boo Jones.
Boo Jones. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see it.
Come on now, bro. Come on now, bro. Come on now, bro. Come on now, huh? All right, don't worry. Hey, that Boo Jones.
Thank you very much.
Let me tell you, these gentlemen who have contributed and sent something. These gentlemen are community service members. They do a lot in the community, so they can understand your struggle. They can understand what you're going. Boo Jones is the host of Men in the Mirror. That comes on every last Thursday of the month. And I'm gonna put that out to you. I'm gonna tell you, you and your son, I want you to take that opportunity every last Thursday of the month. You and I are gonna stay in contact. I would love for you to be able to watch their program. They becoming strong. They're coming strong. I'm also gonna get a chance to get Mr. Harold Hughes, who one did Cash App you as well. He's a historian from our area. He's a community activist. He's a very, 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 very knowledgeable, powerful, God-loving man who he does so many things from his heart. And as you saw, he as soon as we did that, he was the first to jump on to give. And so these are the type of men that I socialize with, and they set the tone for me as well. Did you do any time in the military?
No, sir. My dad did though. He was what they call it. He was in the Navy. He was a SEAL. He was a Navy SEAL.
Oh, Navy SEAL. Okay, all right, okay. I thank you for his service. Okay,
yes, sir.
But again, man, I just wanted to tell you, man, I appreciate you sharing your story, and for all the individuals again that's just joining in. This was a great opportunity. I want to share this too. See, when we started out with our conversation, when I came in, I had everything. We was already ready for you.
Yes, sir.
And all of a sudden, they raised the price of something, and I was like, I didn't want to panic. I was like, what's going on? So I had to go in and resubmit my information. Okay.
Oh.
In order for us to keep to go on. And I did. And then the Holy Spirit was just touching me and telling me, Rodney, you come a long way too. See, I didn't panic. I didn't go into a break. I didn't break down. Yes, I did yell for my wife. Bruh, yeah. I called. I'm telling you something. She called me if she see a spotter. I call her for everything.
Right.
I said, babe, hurry up, get down here and help me. Because I got Mr. Winters on here and they up here telling me I gotta pay some more money and to keep moving. But God is good. I ain't worried. I was like, it's okay. And then, it as we went, and you and I had started the program, and you and I was having a talking, and you was just getting into it, and next thing you know, she can't say, you ain't even on the air. I said, what?
I'm gonna have to break away for a minute. I gotta use the restroom right quick. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay, my brother. Well, for everyone, hey, we making all kind of history today because he the first guest I had that had to go to the bathroom. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you, my bro. I ain't mad at you. For everyone that just joining in, because when he get back, we get ready to shut it down. And I just wanted to say that God is good, and that's what the program's about. We come together to talk about, what's necessary to get information out to encourage people to keep moving forth. We all have a journey. That was the topic. We all have a journey. And this gentleman, his wife became ill, and he was a truck driver. He said, hey, man, I got to make a choice. And he decided to go to college over the internet. He said it took him 4 years. He showed his diploma and everything. And he did this so that he could take care of his wife. So when I heard his story the other day, I wanted to give him kudos and say, you don't have to be a celebrity for me to want to talk to you. You don't have to be a famous person for me to bring you on and hear your story. I wanted to let you know that God loves you, and so do I. And so do many other people. We say people to people. That's me, you, and them. Power to power, the power you possess, the power I possess, the power we possess together. And then we become positive thinking people. I now have met a positive thinking individual whom I will have pleasure having dialogue with, as long as he want to continue to talk with me. So I see he joined me back there. So hey Charles, it's time for me to shut it down. I'm getting ready to close it out. I just want to tell you, my brother, much love and respect to you. Yeah, your son, right? He's still right there.
Yeah, he just walked in. There you go. Can you see him over there?
Oh, okay. All right, we see you, my man. Hey, we send peace and blessings to you. All right.
Yes, sir. You too, man. It's weird.
Take care of your dad.
Yes, sir. I will. I got you. Your word is my word. I got you.
My man. Peace and blessings. Hey,
yes,
hey
sir.
Charles.
You too.
Huh?
Like I said, my brother, man, it was such an honor to have this opportunity to conversate with you and hear your story, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And I want you to know God loves you. I know you know that, but I'm telling you, He does.
Yes, sir.
And I respect you as a man. I respect you as a father. I respect you as an individual. And I hope that anybody that sees this program afterwards, that they will still reach out and send a blessing to you. And you never know, you might just see down the line that I done sent something. It may be just in my heart to do so. And don't look at it like you owe me nothing. It's, to me, I feel like I owe you to be able to just say, hey, bro, just a little something to say, hey, God is good. So with that said, everybody know how we do. We got thrown off a little bit. You didn't hear the song coming in, but you're going to hear it going out. And I just want to tell you that we love you. Peace and blessing to you, Charles, and you be blessed, my brother.
All right, thank you. Peace.